Hi Libra, this is Jess with your November 2016 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Libra, I do see that for the month of October coming into November, some of you were like a little clouded, wasn't making the best decisions, wasn't really clear mentally. I do see that some of you decided to leave your job. Some of you decided to leave your job because it wasn't working. Some of you could have actually heard from your employer that they want you to leave because they don't feel like you have the right skill set. And you could have not necessarily gotten a job because they feel like you don't necessarily, quote unquote, qualify. So there's that. Now, I feel like for those of you that decided to leave, this whole leaving thing, not getting a job, that sort of thing, that scenario works. I feel like that has kind of put a lot of kind of stopped you in your tracks. Now, some of you that decided to leave, you could have been wrestling with the fact of, I cannot move forward with this. I just can't keep doing this because, again, there was problems socially, I feel, at the workplace. There was a lot of gossip, backbiting. I know several months ago, there was the haters that you guys were dealing with. And it's unlike a Libra to just up and decide to leave a job, I don't know you guys to definitely leave money on the table. So this must have been, for those of you that can relate, something very serious that you said, I can't move forward with this. I cannot. Okay. And I feel like this is a decision that you guys have been wrestling with for quite some time. Okay. And I feel like although to outside people, those that are in the know, because I don't feel like a lot of people know the decision that you've come to. A lot of people don't know that you actually left a job. You may spin it and make them believe that, hey, actually I got fired, or I can't, like, you'll make them believe whatever just so you don't have to be judged by anything. But I feel like you're going to keep kind of the decision that you didn't either get the job or, the fact that they said you weren't qualified. It's something about the decision that you've made or a decision that was made for you that you're going to kind of keep to yourself. You're not going to tell other people. Now, I do see that in moving forward, now you guys are going to be, so if some of you decided to leave a job early or out of just frustration, you decided to leave, this may be some karma that you're building up for yourself, and it may take some time before you can actually get back in the place that you were before. Okay. Because I do see that you guys will be moving forward. And there may be an opportunity that comes your way, but I feel like the new opportunity will die as quickly as it came. It's like, okay, it's coming, but then it's like, okay, you didn't hear anything back. So you may be getting interest in, setting up interview, let's come, but then it's like it falls through. Okay. And I feel like you guys will try and, remain as clear headed as possible now going forward. But I don't think that you guys are going to just jump at the first opportunity that's out there. I feel like you guys are going to take your time to, align yourself with some place that is worth your time and worth the money. Okay. And I do feel like there's going to be maybe some blockages for some of you. I know you don't want to hear that. I mean, no one wants to hear it. And it may be some blockages for a few months for a couple of you. I feel like the ones that made a decision just kind of off the cuff without clarity. Okay, not to hang in there and stick with it. Because I feel like this was something that you were supposed to kind of stick with for at least 6 months. And I don't necessarily, for those of you that was in something new, or you should have stayed with it until sometime next year. And so because of that, there may be a lull and maybe some slowdown as a result of you getting to where you need to be, but you will. Okay, so don't worry about that. It may not be until the second quarter of next year. And I know, but this is what I see here. But you will come out at the end of it. Now, the advice I feel is for you guys to stay balanced in the meantime of that. I feel like there's something that you could be doing that maybe you don't tell people. So you could be working behind the scenes and kind of starting something new. There's a new creative opportunity out there for you guys, 100%, if you have been thinking about that. So a new creative opportunity, I feel that, again, will require for you to work behind the scenes. I feel like for you to be trying to come in front and, jobs and that sort of thing, that might take some time. But working behind the scenes and prepping things, I feel for the next 4 weeks will be very beneficial for you guys. And then there's going to be, so it could be anywhere from the next 4 weeks to 6 weeks where there's some downtime. And through that downtime, you have a lot of logic and focused and control mentally. And you can take that time and really start something great on a creative level for yourself. It may require a lot from you guys. It may make you feel a bit, you may through this time, the 4 weeks to 6 weeks, for some of you it'd be a few months, you may feel a little internally conflicted. You may feel a bit stuck, but I keep getting that there's going to be, you guys, it's just a short period in time that things may lag out for you guys. Again, the ones that this applies to, but remain balanced if you can, and ride the wave through this. And I would say, again, if you can work behind the scenes and start something, if you've been having a feeling or having a strong passion to start something behind the scenes, I feel like that is going to be very beneficial for a lot of you in the next 6 weeks, okay? Or by June of next year. And I know you guys don't want to hear that, but I feel like it's more towards 6-week mark, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think that it's going to be that long out, definitely. For some of you, it may, so just prepare yourself. But I'm getting closer to like possibly a 6-week mark. Okay. Now, there's going to be, so some of you can't avoid that there's going to be a separation with the company. There's going to be, and some of you might be hearing this. Not all of this is going to be happening to Libras, but some of you might hear that someone has left their job, and then you might suspect, although I don't know if you're going to tell them this, you might be suspecting that you didn't lose your job. You left your job. Like, there's going to be some things hidden that you guys are just going to know. You're just going to kind of like know. So if this is coming from other people, you're going to know that, oh no, you didn't lose your job. You left your job, or, whatever drama that's going on external to you guys that you're hearing about. I feel like you guys are going to have more of a inner knowing about the details and specifics more than what is being told to you. Okay, it's what I'm getting for the month of November. And this has a lot to do with family situations too. So for those of you that are celebrating the holiday season, it doesn't look like it's going to be the best Thanksgiving for a lot of, for Libras that this will relate to. I feel like you guys are going to probably hear that there's some upsets in certain family dynamics with certain people. You may be hearing that, this person is leaving that person. This person is cheating on that person. There's a lot of gossip that's going on amongst the family situation. And there's some secrets and hidden information that I feel some of you guys are going to be privy to in this month with this holiday season. And it's going to be a lot of talk. I just get a lot of talk and a lot of gossiping about just negative situations. Not necessarily negative, all of it horribly bad, but some of it is like updating you on all that's been going on, possibly because you guys have been so busy working, or you don't necessarily connect with your family all the time. If you do find yourself in that family dynamic, I feel like it could be some quite the revealing information for the month of November. Okay. Now, I feel like as it relates to love for Libras, and I know this is such a different reading for Libras, but this is the messages that I'm interpreting here. Now, for some of you, straight up, some of you are definitely getting down to the understanding of who you are and what's going on in your relationship. Some of you are in threesome situations. I see definite threesome situations going on here, and someone's not having it. So now it could be you saying, I'm not tolerating this shit. This isn't going to work for me. And you're going to leave. You may question, like before, the person was lying to you. You couldn't get down to the bottom of the situation. The person was making up all of these stories, but it's almost as if it's like, this is the time. This is the time for you guys to find out everything. And boy, you're going to find it out. It's like you guys are going to realize that I'm not going to continue to do this. I'm not moving forward. And you're not going to come in my face, trying to convince me that, yeah, we're going to be in a relationship involving another person. Because I'm sensing that there is either you are going to realize in the month of November, for those of you that this relates to, that either you're married to someone and then you're going to know that the person is going to be trying to sneak out to go see somebody else, or you're part of this interference in someone's marriage and relationship, and the person could be trying to come and see you. But there's definitely some deceit, someone trying to sneak away to see somebody else, and you're going to suspect it. You're going to really suspect it. You may realize in the month of November that I'm part of a threesome situation, and hell, I didn't even know. Now I know, and some of you, it could be a situation where you can be someone's mom, or you can be hearing, again, part of this Thanksgiving type of thing. So if you're like a mother, because I'm getting a strong mother figure trying to come in between someone's relationship. So it could be, doesn't have to be another woman. It could be someone's mom interfering into your relationship with your partner, or your partner's mom, or it could be your own mother, or you could be the mom that's interfering into someone's relationship, your children's relationship, or you're hearing this, that someone's interfering. They don't want two people together, but then the talk is that, they've been wanting to see each other or trying to see each other behind your back, or you have a suspicion. Some of you could be suspecting that, okay, that your husband is going to take a trip someplace or go somewhere, and you're like, okay, I know you're going to go see her. Or the person is coming to see you, but their mate is suspecting it too. So it's something about deceit, deception, and some type of someone sneaking off to see the other person, and the person that they are suspecting is unaware of it is actually aware of it. So that's what I'm saying. Like in this month, there's some karmic situations that will be coming to a head, and I feel what was once blocked, things are going to be moving forward in it, and it's going to be in a specific direction. And I feel like some of you could be trying to get back with or go to see someone. And I keep getting this strong, like you're hiding something from your family, or someone that doesn't approve, or someone's hiding something from you that they know that you would not approve, is what I'm kind of getting from this scenario with you guys. Okay. And some of you are going to come to the realization in the month of November that you're going to be divorcing. Okay. Some of you may be dealing with the talks at, again, Thanksgiving time, social atmospheres, that you recently divorced or someone divorced because of infidelity, that sort of thing. Okay. But it's something about a separation that you're going to hear about, or some type of disappointing news that you're going to hear about involving a couple, of some type of deceit. So somebody's been cheated on, or there's going to be some type of I don't feel like somebody's just going to open up and tell you about the situation, but I feel like it's going to be like news that you overhear, or something that you find out about a couple, about you being involved in a situation with two other people. Okay. And where I guess I feel like you thought that things were going to be moving forward with someone, and then there's like this total end that comes from it. It's like, okay, you thought that you guys were going to be working this out, could be with you and your mate. You thought you guys were going to work it out. And then it's like, before it can even get started, it ended. And then you're going to get very clear once and for all and just let the situation go. Like, I give up. I'm not going to fight for this anymore. I'm not going to wait around and, try to make it out to be what it's not. It's very apparent to me what this is. I'm not going to allow it, and I'm going to let it go. And that could be, if, again, a family member that you don't necessarily agree that they be together, you might just wash your hands with it and say, whatever, I don't care. if it's happening more to you guys, then I feel like you guys are going to say, you know what, this is not worth it. I'm going to let the situation go. So I feel like there's some revelations and some definite consequences that are going to take place in the month of November as we get more closer to the end of November. Although I feel like the deceit and all of that stuff is happening straight away. So some of you should already be able to resonate with that part. But the coming to terms with it and letting it go once and for all because it's not worth it is something that I feel that you guys will be dealing with toward the latter part of the month. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys for the month of November. If this resonates with you, comment down below. I'd be very interested to see how many Libras can even relate to this, because it seems like such a different reading than I've ever read for you guys previous. So yeah, I don't know what's happened to you guys in the month of October until now, but it looks like there has been some definite changes and flip arounds that's been going on between you guys. Now, I will say this. If you have fire in your chart, if you have a lot of fire in your chart, yeah, it may be you that is realizing that there's been some cheating going on in your relationship. Okay, is what I'm sensing. Right? And someone might be trying to get out. Like, I just see deception. So there's some type of deceit. This could be you if you have fire in your chart, or you're dealing with actually, it could be any sign. So I'm not going to say if you're dealing with someone with this and that. It could be any sign. So, yeah, that's what I'll have. That's what I have for you guys for the month of November. Again, if it resonates, leave a comment below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Libra.